Okay, and we are live. Let me just drop my phone into data saver mode. Hello Kathleen, Fans Buses Gaming, Janet, Luke, Brett, and everyone else. Welcome to a Wednesday night stream. Sorry, Rob, we're gonna have to let the goblins get a hold of me. I'm just here at the library near Yonge and Eglinton. Hello, Amber. Should we break into the library tonight? Does that sound like a good plan? Do I look like the type of person who would do that? Maybe. I don't know. What does a librarian thief look like anyways? Tech Needs Tea is here. So I've got the bike all set up. Jeanette, that library is just for you. So I'm gonna strap the camera on the chest in a second, and we're gonna do a quick test ride just to make sure we're set up right. And since we're at night and the wide angle lens is not very good in low light, it is in areas that have decent lighting, but as soon as we hit some darker areas, it's gonna look like doggy do. So we're gonna be rocking the regular lens tonight. So let me strap this in. I'll try not to clamp it down on the power button like I've done before, which tends to make the iPhone freak out. An Android phone would handle that like a champ, but not the iPhone. Heaven forbid you close your app. Okay, so let's take a look at how this setup is. Hopefully it's relatively centered and nice and level. I'm just gonna see how that showed up on the camera. I do have it on normal latency, so I have to wait extra long to get the results of that little test. I think that's okay. It might be pointing up a little too much. I'll tell you what, if that's no good, we can, I'll fix it a little bit now, and then I'll adjust it a little bit more once we get going. Sorry to all the Toronto Raptor fans out there tonight. They are getting spanked, or at least they were. I turned it off in the first quarter. All right, Wednesday night riding time. Just a friendly reminder that I don't really monitor the chats all that closely when I'm moving. So you're gonna have to play nicely amongst yourselves. And I have decided to head south here. I think I could lower it just a little more, actually. Let's try that. Let's see how this looks. You know what? We're gonna take Roehampton rather than deal with the busy Yonge Street. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer. Let me get a gander at that in a second. $5. Hey Johnny, cheers. I am up and down again in my experience here. Thank you. I'm not sure what that means, Lisa, but thank you for the $5. As I am now heading east on a very bumpy Roehampton. We have left the busy Yonge Street. And I have switched back to the old streaming software, which is a little bit less stable. It doesn't have the built-in stabilizer for these that Streamlabs does, but I didn't want to take any chances on connection snafus tonight. Man, I couldn't have picked a worse road to go down. Bump A is the order of the day. It's all right, I'm gonna turn south on Mount Pleasant here. Oh, I see that, Lisa, but I cannot read it right now. I'll need a moment. Hopefully the audio and picture are coming in clear for everyone. Lisa said 15. Thank you for the $5, Lisa. I'm going to put the camera up just a notch. Okay, and we're going to turn right onto Mount Pleasant. And there's the Roehampton Hotel currently servicing the city of Toronto right now. They have leased it out and they're using it as a homeless shelter. And what is going on up here? There's a green light, but nobody is moving. Oh, we have figured it out. There's a guy with a stop sign who's hopefully going to spin that around in a second. Well, wasn't this a dumb way that I took? Looks like we could be here a while. Thank you. The construction guy just waved me forward, so I picked the worst possible way to get through here tonight. Sorry about this, guys. Sitting at an intersection in midtown here at Mount Pleasant and Eglinton, and there's a cop right ahead of me. And the light's about to change, and I think we're gonna get the green light here. There we go. We have been freed. We're playing the Monster Mash at the SM Quiche Bar. Lisa Pauber, what the heck? Another $5? Why not, Johnny? Thank you, Lisa, for the $15 in Super Chats tonight. Lisa Palmer, aka the Ottawa Wanderer. Thank you very much. Or as Jenny would say, thank you so much. I didn't really feel like streaming earlier today, and I know I'm not going to tomorrow, so I thought, if not now, then when? It's this nighttime ride, currently heading south at Mount Pleasant. Oh, Sanjay says it's $20 in total. Thank you, Sanjay, for clarifying. I apologize, Lisa. Thank you. So the video that I'm uploading for tomorrow, or have already uploaded, did not yet process in 4K. So I was hoping to premiere that in the morning, so I'm currently re-uploading it, but I also have Friday's video. So I might just flip those two around and do Friday's video tomorrow and then tomorrow's video Friday, because that's how it would work if you flip them around. Which would mean tomorrow's video is like 80% residential, 20% main streets. But I kind of want to go with my original order, so I'm going to hope that the re-upload gets processed. YouTube is really fickle sometimes. And that was Davisville Avenue we just went by. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, long sleeve t-shirt and a hoodie. It's never that cold once you're actually outside and moving. Oh, I see a super chat, but I cannot read it. I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, there's no one behind me. But my eyes are too watery to read the screen. Oh, I should have wore glasses or goggles. Just because you don't feel cold doesn't mean you're not going to have to deal with it. And it just so happens we hit a very large stretch with nothing. And this is why I'm not using the wide angle lens, because if I were, you wouldn't really see a whole lot right now. All right, here's a little turn into Mount Pleasant Cemetery. And we hit the gates. Let's see how far into the cemetery we can see. Salome Perry, nice evening for a ride. Thank you very much, Salome Perry. I'm gonna wipe the tears off my eyes. It's not that my eyes are super watery, but it's hard to read the print on your chats. Oh, Lisa Palmer again. I have a slot machine mood to give to you tonight. Johnny, you're the best. $5 from Lisa. Again, Lisa. So thank you, Salome Perry. Thank you, Lisa Palmer, for your 10 billionth super chat tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not like some of those Twitch streamers who have to dance whenever they get a donation. But I tell you what I will do. I will pay my taxes on that. These roads are atrocious. I should have remembered what Mount Pleasant would be like. If you're wondering why I'm not going in a perfectly straight line, I am avoiding all the shite. And I might have a bit too much air in my tires. I'm taking these bumps a little harsher than I would like. And this should be St. Clair Avenue East coming up, but we're just gonna keep going south because why the hell not? Why not? Let this beamer turn right. Hey, a BMW with a working turn signal. I have seen everything, folks. I can die a fulfilled man. I never thought I'd see today. Wondering, we're only going 32 kilometers right now, but it feels pretty quick as we blast down Mount Pleasant. Where I'll go a bit slower once we get more south. Should I just go all the way to the lake? Maybe. There's really no words for how fun this is when you hit a nice downhill stretch. And fun's over. We're in Rosedale. Sorry for the double e-bike action today. My video this morning was an e-bike ride. It was supposed to be a walk, but I screwed up recording that and I re-recorded it. And then YouTube didn't process my re-record. So that video is absolutely cursed. I'm thinking Friday might feel like an e-scooter stream kind of night. Or walking, who knows. Probably not an e-bike though. Lisa Palmer, $5, go to the lake. Lisa Palmer, did you have a little trip down to the casino and leave with a big old smile on your face? Thank you very much for the $5, Lisa. And I guess we're heading down to the lake. Mark says, pretty good headlight. High Fiver says, muy bien, gracias. If you can't tell, my Spanish leaves a little to be desired. Hey, Nightbot's in the house. Hello, Nightbot. Yeah, both of my e-bikes have pretty serious headlights on them. I think the headlight on my other e-bike is a little brighter than this. But both are seriously pretty good. There's the evil empire straight ahead. Ooh, Rogers. You know what, Lisa, since you said pretty lights, I know a place where there's some very pretty lights. Since we're heading south, and you know what? I cannot continue to head south here because it'll kind of sort of give away a walk I recently recorded and have been repeatedly trying to upload. Hint, hint, if you're wondering what that video was. I just flung around that. I think we're going to go check out the Bloor Viaduct, which is often lit up in pretty colors at night. Oh, huge dip in the road there. High Fiver says Bloor Street has a large bump when crossing. I think I caught that bump you were talking about, High Fiver. Thanks for the heads up. When I'm riding, my eyes are just darting all over the place, but mostly they're focused on the ground right in front of me for that very reason. Oh, that kid is walking a bit dangerously close to the edge there. So let's go see what the viaduct is like. We've got Friday night if I go stream to explore the downtown area and catch the vibe. It's just a Wednesday night. Here's Sherburne Street. I had a thought to go south down Sherburne Street. But we are riding towards the lights. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer. $20. You are amazing, Lisa. Thank you. I'm going to have to ask that you pick a good charity from here on and send future donations there. You're cut off, but thank you so much, Lisa. That's incredible. It's very much appreciated. On your left? Those are really nice lights. Oh, she was wearing headphones. I think I freaked her out. I just told her I liked her lights. And she looked at me like I was a ghost. But she is extremely well lit tonight. All right, let's go see what the viaduct is cooking. Hopefully it's lit up. If it's not, I guess we didn't completely waste our time. Hello to Deborah Ball. Estelle in the house. I was just saying I like all your lights. I hope so. It's great. I should do something like that. All right. Well, have a good night. That's a death wish. All right. Have a good ride. Okay, so she was super friendly. And I freaked her out by talking to her when she had her earpiece on. But thank you again, Lisa Palmer. Ooh, I just splashed through a puddle. I think I've seen Ryan Rides stream this way at night on his super scooter. Ooh, what is going on over there? Look at all the lights. We're doing some serious work in front of Castle Frank. So I did it. I broke down last night and I watched episode 1 of Squid Game, even though I said I wouldn't do that till I'm done Alice in Borderland. Okay, so bad sign early. I don't see lights on the viaduct. We just came here for nothing. Why aren't you? Oh, there we go. Around the corner. No. Boo. I want my money back. Boo. As the crowd chants, light it up. This is normally a very, very nice scenic cruise at night when the viaduct is all lit up. Maybe they come on later? I think it would be late enough though. There's a few little splashes that are lit up, like there's some purple here on the right coming up. What the hell, man? Caught a green. Okay, Lisa Palmer said to the lake. Lisa Palmer is now a member for 4 months. Thank you, Lisa. Johnny is patient, wise, and a Jedi master. I don't know about that. I am maybe one of those things, but it varies. I was about to say, I've picked the worst bunch of streets to go on based on how rough they are. And then I realized I'm in Toronto. There's no way to avoid this nonsense. The word of the day is Tootsie Roll. All right, we're gonna pull over for a second here. In a second, for a second. Why are we doing this, you ask? Behold, the most visited place that I go on these streams. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Vivian Johnson. The Ottawa Wanderer. Okay. She's a broken ATM. Thank you for the extra $5. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa doesn't think she's been here. No, certainly not on a recent Instagram. Not at all. Luke says, be careful. Ryan finished his stream earlier here. A guy just sat down at that bench right next to me, so we're just going to move over a little bit. Those little green things you see bouncing around the screen are called orbs, and they show up when you use cell phones in low light or small sensored cameras typically. Occasionally you'll see them on larger sensored cameras. If you're wondering why whenever you watch someone streaming at night you see little green balls bouncing all over, that is your answer. Lisa, or Liz, 279. I almost said Lisa. Never get sick of you streaming from here. Thank you, Liz. Long-time supporter, Liz. And we have a moon sighting. Although the moon is actually up there, I was pointing it at a headlight. Not a headlight, you get the idea. Susan says, super chat, Johnny. I saw it. Liz, 279. Never get sick of this view, right? If I missed another super chat, I am super sorry. I've come to suck your blood. That was very weird, out of character. Why would I do that? Jeanette, $5 super sticker. Jeanette, with the super sticker. Thank you, Jeanette. All right. I think it's time to hop back on this bad boy and ride down and get a view of the lake. If you're wondering what I'm looking at when I'm streaming, there it is. All right, so let's get this phone mounted again. Hopefully nice and straight. Let's give the nose a quick little clearing. That'll happen when you're riding around in the wind at night. You gotta do it quietly though, otherwise you guys are gonna hear gross sounds. Mark H. Oh, what the H ... Thank you, Mark H. This is not a G or a PG rated channel. You can say hell. or heck. Maybe you meant heck. Then why would you censor yourself? But thank you, Marg. Allison. And for all the times I've scooted up Broadview on my bike or scooter on a stream, I've yet to do it at night, and I've yet to do it going south. Ryan rides. 279, dance, Johnny dance. No, I'm not one of those Twitch streamers who act all cute for donations. Sorry about that, Ryan. But at some point before the month's up or early in November, we'll have to get together and do that collaboration. I'll let everyone know when that's going to happen. I think there was even some talk of a live stream. Ryan on his badass e-scooter, and I think I would bring this thing because as much as I like my e-scooter, I don't think I'd be able to keep up. And it doesn't have the range that this does. I could easily not get stranded on this, providing we've got our speeds at a reasonable limit. Okay, here is Gerrard Street. You know what? I'm going to turn right on Gerrard. And then we're going to go south down River or Parliament. But we're going to head back into downtown. I suppose I could have taken Dundas, where there's a bike lane. And these are all replacement buses lined up, waiting for their big moment to shine, where they get sprung into action. So coming up is Regent Park on the left, Cabbagetown on the right. And we are back in downtown. There's another one coming up behind me here. I had a thought to turn left at River here. I'm gonna let this thing go by. I'm going to stick with my plan to go down River Street. How often do we go down River Street? I'm not ambulance chasing, but we do have a bike lane here. Oh, it looks like... Okay, so wow, this building has, on my left, has 3 fire engines, lights ablaze in the parking lot, and there's one right in front of me, and a police car. So we're just gonna go slow here. So I don't know if you guys can see everything that's going on over there, but hopefully just a false alarm, but this is 5 fire engines in total now. There's one right in front of me here. As Hank Hill would say, what in the hell? All you can do is hope no one is hurt. Oh, that wasn't a fire engine, that was that was a construction vehicle. My bad. Well, here we are at Dundas Street East. Impatient driver honking at someone just turning left. Excuse me, sir, you are turning left too slow for my liking. I'm going to honk at you. My friend who lives on Parliament Street, actually right around the corner from here in a new condo, had a balcony fire in his building today. The bike lane has ended. Ooh, Shooter looked kind of nice. Why didn't I turn down Shooter? Oh well, we'll save it for the next night ride. Hey, we are almost at 400 viewers. Thank you, folks, for tuning in on a Wednesday night. Here is Queen Street East. And now it's King Street East. King kind of merges into Queen just to the left there. We are at Underpass Park. Some people hooping it up. There's also a skate park. I don't know if you guys can see the skate park over there. There's all sorts of neat artwork in here. I'm sure Lisa D could tell you the names and date of birth of every single one of the artists. Doesn't look like there's anyone over on the other side. Ooh. Let's see what's going on over here. More art. Brian Ride says to hit the ramps. Luke says Johnny be good. Even the garbage is decorated. That's a very good observation. I failed to make that observation. Hey, that looks like Al Runt, does it not? Right ahead there. If that is not an Al Runt That is definitely a tribute or a blatant plagiarism of his work. I think if Toronto had a distinct art style, it would be that, as Lisa shudders. What time is it? How long have we been riding? Oh, 45 minutes? All right. Well, we still have to get to the lake. And once we get to the lake, we'll check that out. Then we'll spin around. The Ottawa Wanderer. Am I reading that right? Lisa Palmer, $50. Lisa, I am out of superlative thank yous. Thank you very much for your support. And we're in the Canary District, ladies and gentlemen. There's a guy on an actual motorbike, two of them. You're gonna be like, look at this guy with his cute little bike helmet on and his battery-powered bike. Thank you again, Lisa Palmer. Should I race them, guys? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Am I doing it right? I don't think I am. And this is the very beginning of Front Street East. And straight ahead, we get a pretty snazzy view of the skyline straight ahead. Allison Tidy, no hard feelings for waking me up at 3:17. Love this channel. Allison, thank you for the $4.49. And I believe those are what you call in the UK pounds that you sent me. Thank you, Allison. I'd rather pounds than kilos. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this because I'm riding over like interlocking brick here. And I have no idea if this will be smooth or not. And I just realized there's a guy on a bike right behind me listening to me talk to myself. Motorbike would be too noisy to stream on. I've seen it done. There's a channel called ADV China, two guys that used to live there, and they weren't streaming, but they made videos where they would ride around on motorcycles and have a conversation with each other. But they would have those fully enclosed helmets, and they would mount the mic and their earpieces inside the helmet, and that provided enough sound insulation that they were able to ride around and talk to one another. All right. It's very possible that I'm not gonna trip the light here. Come on, people, we just got off the streetcar. Press the button. You guys have a button right there. Press it. If they press it, the light will trigger. Oh, but they're just pedestrians. Yeah, this is not gonna work out. Do, 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 do. I pressed the button and it triggered the crossing. Stell says, thank you everyone for joining the stream. Indeed. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet for more exhilarating action like this. I'm going to do a stream from a barrel going over Niagara Falls at some point. I'll do a tightrope walk on a tightrope set up between a couple of Toronto skyscrapers. I'll stream that. Maybe I'll stream a live bank robbery with no weapons. I'll just hypnotize everyone. That's a fun one to look out for. I'll have to put a... Oh. Well, that's fun. I can't go straight there, but we get a view of the Distillery District straight ahead. Look at that, all lit up and pretty. Hello, Distillery District. I don't think you're supposed to enter there this late, but this be a nice sight. I'll wait for these cars behind me to clear out and then I'll turn around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so I'm gonna head up to Front Street and then we're gonna go west a little bit and then I'm gonna pop down to the lake. I believe I promised a certain someone who sent 10,000 super chats that we would go down to the lake. So we'll go see the water and then I'll turn around and start heading up northernly direction. As I suddenly forget how to speak English. I could just cut through Parliament Square Park there, but nah. I'm gonna miss this light. I'm gonna miss this light. No, I'm not. Woo! Hello, Front Street. Again, this is our second time on Front Street East, heading west. So we're gonna head straight through to the Flatiron Building. This is the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Sherburne Street. How different would tonight have turned out if I stuck to my original thought and just skipped the Broadview and Bloor Viaduct detour and just went straight down Sherburne Street. Here is George Street. it's Jarvis. How could there be a campaign to rename Dundas, but not Jarvis? And straight ahead is the Flatiron Building. Santa early this year. Lol, Johnny. Thank you, Lisa Palmer. I'm gonna start calling Santa Lisa. Ooh. I'm trying to get this stream on the way, and I keep coming across these little distractions. Hopefully my camera picks this up without a... Oh, that girl is right into the fountain. Hopefully I'm pointing it right. I can't tell if the camera is angled correctly at the fountain or not. So we could be sitting here not looking at it properly. But we are at Birksea Park. Sorry guys I'm not gonna take the camera off and center it perfectly. Ah, shit, what did I do? Okay, that's a good heaping of dog fountain for the night. Here is Young Street. South on Yonge, and I can just take this straight all the way down to Lake Ontario. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Here is Yonge and the Esplanade. Harjot informing us that the Raptors have lost. You know, I watched the first quarter, and it was great to see a packed arena and excited fans. It's been way too long. And then you realize the team's not that good. And they're without their best player. I would say, oh, don't turn right now. Of all the Toronto sports teams, the Blue Jays are actually far and away the best team. Fight me to the death, Leafs fans. You know I'm right. What the hell? Alright, we're just gonna chill here till we get a crossing.
That's nice too. They're gonna build a park.
My bike sounds like a streetcar. Chris says still have the Leafs. No, we don't. That's like saying I still have my abusive uncle. Leafs fans know exactly what I'm talking about. Strangely, I was never really raised or brought up on hockey. Wow, Yonge Street is about to be resurfaced here. We're just, I don't know what you call this, but it is not a smooth paved surface. And that's probably the work they're doing straight up ahead here as we get to Harbor Street. Not even close to a streetcar. It always takes so long to get from Yonge and Front just down to Queens Quay here. There is no flow to these lights. Taking them for a spin?
Yeah, love the ride.
This guy's got a dog on his e-bike. Like, not just any dog, but like a full-size Rottweiler. His response was that his dog loves to ride. I've seen people with like tiny dogs, but that's like a full-ass Rottweiler. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not. And we're gonna hit this light. Just reading your chats, guys. Did you use MS-DOS? I did. I did use MS-DOS. And we're at 430 people. So we're gonna go see what the waterfront is like. Then we're gonna turn this ship around. It's for one of my patented start at home and end at home e-bike live streams. All right. I promised the lake. I give you the lake. Although, maybe we could do a little better than that. I'm gonna go find one more lake spot before we start heading north. This is the Martin Goodman Trail, and on my right is Queens Quay. Here's Bay Street. I feel like the last time I was streaming through here, I went up into Harbor Square Park. So we're gonna skip that and just go up into Harborfront to get our lake view. Oh, I just had something pop into my head. I will ignore that thought. He's going for the red light, folks. Oh, a raindrop just hit my nose. It is supposed to rain tonight, but it's at around 11. That could make this stream fun. So let's go get a view of the water. From where else but Harborfront Center. Wow, look at this thing. It's been a long time since all of these have been in full operation. Here's a tall ship straight ahead. Remember, I was pronouncing it wrong, and Deborah in the chat corrected my pronunciation. All right, this looks like a good spot to take a quick break. There's the tower, folks. And the tall ship. And the Toronto Islands. And that's Billy Bishop Airport off in the distance. The real man's got to work tomorrow, but got to see some of the stream. All right, thanks for dropping in, the real man, as we hit 416 viewers. To match the area code. All right, Lisa D, sweet dreams. Take another look up at the tower. See how bad the wide angle is in really low light? Ghost face. Margate says 439. We have 430. All right, well, my thing just updated. But all right, guys. I'm gonna slowly punt around this area. Then we're gonna shoot our way up north back to Strides Land, as Ken from the Ken Continuum would call it. I heard a rumor that there's a special guest in Toronto this weekend. I don't know if that guest is in the chat or not. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer, $5, beautiful view. Johnny, I am starting to feel like a broken record with these supers, Lisa. Thank you very much. It's the Kahama, tall ship. Kit, I'm trying to read that. Burchard, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Kit. And just behind me, oh, we'll see if we can get a view of all those skyscrapers that are now blocking the financial district. That used to be a really impressive view, and as much as I like these condos, at least in terms of their height, they block the view of all the really badass buildings. Okay, it is actually raining now, folks. I don't know if you can see the rain. We've got rain. That's just as good a reason as any to take this show back up north. Emo's Music Channel, $10. Johnny Strides, you are awesome. No, you are awesome, Emo's Music Channel. I am merely what we call in English a pleb. Thank you very much for the $10. There's a taco truck that's closed. And we're at one of the wave decks here. I think this might be the Reese wave deck. No, it's the Simcoe wave deck. Oopsie doopsie. How can these people ride their bikes with no lights on?
I don't know if you...
That is nuts. I know these people are acting cool, but trust me, they are getting pelted with rain at the moment. This is Reese Street. Oh, I just missed a chance to turn right here. Oh well. Okay, so I kind of, aside from a few stretches on Mount Pleasant, I kind of took my time coming home, or coming down this way. There's no one behind me. We're gonna get one quick look at the Toronto Sky Dome there, all lit up in a nice purple. But I'm gonna move pretty good, I think. Once we start heading north. good news is all my gear except for the microphone that I'm using is waterproof. Bike's waterproof, the iPhone's waterproof, the Samsung is waterproof, and the other Samsung is waterproof. I'm a human being, I believe we're kind of waterproof. As long as we're not fully submerged. I don't know what the human IP rating is. I think it's more of a time thing. All right. This is Spadina. So we're gonna head north up Spadina here for a while. Hopefully the iPhone camera lens doesn't get covered. Cynthia says you can make anything waterproof. Perhaps that is true. Well, I can't make anything waterproof. I don't know how the hell to do that. But somewhere out there, somebody can. Okay, light. There we go. So it is north up Spadina. Nothing could be finer than riding north up Spadina. It's definitely raining a little heavier now. I don't know if you can hear it hitting my bike helmet or not. Don't worry, Susan, I will wave as we go by your restaurant. Spadina does not have bike lanes, but it has bike sharrows, which are the absolute worst thing in the world. Here's a normal lane, and we'll put a marking on here that encourages cars and bikes to share one lane together. Here's what I'm talking about. All right, we're just trying to get home at this point. I'm starting to get soaked. Johnny speed run, go! So here is Front Street West. I'll hit the brakes to let that car turn. How does this cyclist in front of me not have his light on? What a knucklehead. And we're at King Street. There's an umbrella. I'll wipe off the phone lens at the next chance. I can't tell if it's obscured or not because the phone I'm using is also covered in wetness. So here we are at Adelaide Street. Lisa Palmer, $10. Come on, Lisa. I'm gonna run out of ways to say thank you. Thank you, Lisa Palmer. Here is Queen Street, and another cyclist with no lights. Hopefully that makes it easier to see. I just wiped off the lens. That is not a cyclist. That is a scooter, and she is sitting down on it. Rain ride through Chinatown. Speed rain ride through Chinatown. And we're at Dundas Street West. It's not going to be too many people out just walking around in this. It is a Wednesday night after all. Stanley says e-bike plus lightning equals Godspeed. I hope I read that right. Thank you, Stanley. I just wanted to have a nice, pleasant, slow-paced ride. But something about the rain has me kind of gunning it. That's College Street. And we are on Spadina Crescent now. And here is Harborfront Street. So now I got some decisions to make. Here is Bloor. And there's Gayubi Japanese Grill just on the right here. Fantastic all-you-can-eat barbecue spot. Okay, the rain seems to have let up a little bit, or maybe it's just not falling so hard up here. Perhaps we can slow it down a bit. Although it looks like maybe my camera got a little wet. Lisa, do I even have to say thank you anymore? Thank you. Thank you, Lisa Palmer. I definitely feel a lot colder now. It's a negative side effect, or a side effect of being fairly wet. Here is Bedford Road. Whoa! Sudden U-turn. Good job. Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well keep moving and not disrupt anyone. So it wasn't terrible. I don't hate it. And this stretch is known as the Mink Mile. There's a lot of really fancy high-end shops here. And if you're here during busier times, you will be contending with knuckleheads wandering in and out of the bike lane. Here's Bay Street. Oh, no you don't. Really? Just chilling in the bike lane there, buddy? I don't know if that emergency vehicle is coming this way, but I'm gonna make sure I'm well off to the side. Sounds like it might be, actually. Oh, he is gunning it. Something is amiss. Or she. I didn't catch the gender of the officer driving the vehicle, but you get the idea. They are gunning it. we're at church. There's a guy riding one of those city bikes and a pair of shorts going the other way. It's still raining, but it's on the lighter side. So since I decided I wasn't in such a rush, we'll take Yonge up, which is a bit more interesting. My original plan was to take Bathurst up. I don't know if I've taken Bathurst north all the way up from the lake. And then Christie would have been another good option up to St. Clair. We'll save those for another night. Crescent Road. And we're at Roxborough. I see Nightbot still doing its thing in the chat. Hyde K is here. Hyde K joining us all the way from Tokyo. Nightbot says it's currently 16 degrees. So we're just gonna shoot north up Yonge here until we get to Yonge and Eglinton. Then I'm gonna take a warm shower, have a cold beer, and then a warm tea. And then finally get my ass in bed. In terms of going east to west, we have all sorts of interesting routes, but north to south to get up to midtown, there's not so much once you get north of downtown. And believe it or not, after all this riding, my battery is still at 5 bars. We have not dropped a single bar. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil as soon as I say that. Probably, oh, I just dropped 2. The battery meter on this is adjusted for your current riding conditions. So under these conditions, going uphill at this speed level, it says I have 3 bars left, but as soon as it flattens out, it'll shoot back up to 4 bars or 5 bars. It's just a different way of reporting your battery life. That lady did not notice that she had the crossing light. That's why she was just standing there. Is your battery hot to touch? I don't know. It's inside this encasing. removable. I could take it out. I never take it out though, because in order to take it out, I have to pull the seat post off. And me being the lazy person that I am, just charges it with it plugged into the bike. So here is Rose Hill. So we're out of the Summer Hill neighborhood now. Coming up to Yonge and Eglinton. Yonge and St. Clair. Well, Yonge and Eglinton later, but this is Yonge and St. Clair. Stop bus. I see some Portuguese being spoken in the chat. Hyde K, please be careful when driving. From now on, I will have a business video conference with the university in Bangkok. Hyde K, 610 Japanese yen. I hope you get to go visit Bangkok for business. They're starting to open up in Thailand to other countries. They've announced 5 countries that can go there without quarantining, and they're going to be adding more to that list. Fingers crossed that Canada gets added. Thank you very much for the 610 yen. In early 2022, I will be getting my ass to Asia somewhere. I have tentative plans to meet some friends in Thailand, where I have a friend who's currently living and working, and we play fantasy football together. And I think that one even comes with accommodation, but if not there, then somewhere. Oh, the Ottawa Wanderer. I cannot read that right now because we're on the move. It's a long stretch, but I will read it the first chance I get. Thank you. Lisa, how many super chats have you sent tonight? I think you've smashed the all-time record. Thank you very much, Lisa, and Hyde K, and everyone else. I think it's been a fun stream overall. We had no crazy people telling me to stop filming like we did on the last one, although that was a walking stream. Here's the K. Gardner Beltline Park. Beltline Park, normally we call it the Beltline Trail. Why have I not noticed that before? Oh, I thought we were going to get hit with the red light. Why are there people in the bike lane? What the fuck? Stupid people. And we're at Yonge and Davisville. I think all the patios in this area will be rocking tonight. Yonge and Davisville is kind of a sleepy area. It's a bit like Bayview Village. Not Bayview Village, Bayview Leaside. I think it's got a bit of an older, slightly wealthier demographic. Which tends to make things sleepier and boring. But Yonge and Eglinton used to have the nickname Young and Eligible up ahead. Are they running shuttle buses? I've seen a parade of TTC buses heading south. I think they're running shuttle buses between maybe Finch and Eglinton. They are all coming south. There's a whole parade of them. You'll see what I mean in a few minutes. All those little specks of blue light you see are TTC shuttle buses. Line 1 shuttle bus, but they're not going south of Eglinton. Hey, there's even an airport shuttle being used as a shuttle bus. That bus there has a lot of racks for luggage and stuff. You can wipe off the camera lens. That's not the best bus to be using for that kind of use. And there's a hybrid bus behind it. All we need is a gas bus and an electric bus. So this white car is causing everyone to slow down. And that airport bus I was talking about is right in front of me now. Normally that is shuttling people back and forth between Kipling Station and Pearson Airport. La 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 la. We'll take the shortcut. Just taking a shortcut. No harm in this. Oh, I see a super chat. Silver CS, $20 for a few cold beers when you get home. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you for the $20, Silver CS. A beer is 100% in the plans. Sometimes I like to take a really, really hot shower and have an ice cold beer in there with me. Call it the shower beer. How's that for TMI? And maybe that'll be on tap for tonight. Thank you, Silver CS. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I was gonna go there, but there's a guy sitting there. So we're gonna stop the stream in the very same place where I started. At the library. What time is it? We departed from here just after 9:30 and it is now 11:15. All right, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to my other channel, Johnny Stumbles. I'll be streaming from there every Sunday night, although that's a very different kind of stream. That's a good question, Jim Martin. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to everyone for being good sports in the chat. Thank you to all our super chatters and Lisa Palmer. I don't like to play favorites, but I'll give you the MVP award tonight. And if I can get one of my YouTube videos to be fully uploaded and processed in time, I will premiere a video tomorrow. Lol. Have 2 beers in your shower, but I love my hot baths. All right. I'm not actually going to have a shower beer tonight. I'm going to take a hot shower, have a cold beer, then have a hot tea. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And I'll see you hopefully at the premiere tomorrow morning. And if I don't have a video ready tomorrow morning, I guess I'll have to do an impromptu live stream instead. Have a good Wednesday, folks.